This is Sparta!
Alright, welcome to this project. I am Adrian, this is...
Alejandro here.
Yeah, alright.
He won't let me talk. Just listen to him for a while.
Just shh. Okay. This is our project. It's on the Battle of Thermopylae. We're going to be talking about several things today. Mainly the battle, the Spartans, the implications regarding the battle, aftermaths. We're going to make some, we're also going to make some connections in regards to things that are associated with when it comes to connections with the past and future. So,
good job.
Alright. First thing we're going to talk about is why was there a war? Why did the Battle of Thermopylae even happen?
Persians suck.
Yeah. The basic thing is that you all need to know is that the Persians, they like taking over stuff. Xerxes was he was very ambitious in things that he wanted to take over. So yeah. He decided to invade the Greek mainland twice. I believe this was the second time.
Darn.
And both times the Greeks were able to fend them off, but we'll get to that in a second. Alright. The second thing is, you got to know these things about Spartan culture before you can see why they were so heavily outnumbered they won. In Spartan culture, boys of free men would get pulled from their families at age 7, and they would be required to be in the military until about age 60. So pretty much you had these soldiers training since they were 7 years old, and they were professional soldiers by age 20 or even 18 or whatever. So it was said that 7 normal soldiers equaled 1 Spartan. So of course they were very equipped. They were skilled soldiers.
They were prone to.
Yeah, very skilled.
Should we speak about how they looked? Oh, thanks to new technologies, we figured out
yeah.
Spartans looked a little bit like this.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. They actually look like something like this. But no. All jokes aside, they were very, very, very well-trained soldiers that were able to work well with their Greek allies and fight the Persians off, or at least as long as they could. And so let's take a look at the battle, and you'll see how these how the culture regarding they had a very militaristic culture.
I edited this part.
They didn't really place too many emphasis on freedom, unlike their other Greek city-states. But they had a very militaristic culture. They didn't have many freedoms. Everything was very military-centered, and that's why the empire of Sparta, or the city-state, didn't eventually last very long. But let's take a look at how this affected the battle.
August 480 BC. The Greek army led by King Leonidas and 300 Spartans is facing a Persian army of 250,000 men. The Persian king Xerxes watched in disbelief as 5,000 Greek troops formed up in the valley entrance. They lined up in phalanx formation. This phalanx was 18 men deep and 64 across. Their shields overlapped like the scales on a serpent's back, virtually impenetrable. The Spartans had held the pass at Thermopylae for nearly a day and a half. Xerxes had failed to crack their defense. Now he sent in his own personal guard, the Immortals, carried bows, spears and short daggers. But rank after rank of the elite shock troops fell in the dust.
Now, despite the fact that things were going well, the Greeks were betrayed by this guy, Ephialtes. He told Xerxes about a goat pass that would lead them around the Spartan forces.
Persians filed up the track, and on the morning of day 3, emerged behind the Spartans. Leonidas had been outflanked. He knew this would be his last battle. The Spartans, alongside their Theban and Thespian allies, would fight to the death. The Spartans, with nothing to lose, fought like demons. The Persians suffered terribly.
as you can see, a relatively small amount of Greek forces beat a lot of Persian soldiers. It's very, very significant because it gave the Athenians time to prepare their navy. They ended up beating the Persian navy at the Battle of Salamis, and then the main Greek force beat the main Persian force at the Battle of Plataea, and it stopped the invasion, pretty much decided who won the war. It's very significant. If the Greeks had been captured, the whole course of Greek history would have been different. Might have eventually captured Europe. A lot of things could have been different. So it's a very decisive battle. Now, when it comes to connections to the present, back then it would have been one of the first times a lot of democratic governments came together against one common enemy. Now today we see that as the coalition forces in the Middle East fighting war on terror. We've got all sorts of allied countries in Afghanistan right now, so it's a pretty good relation. All right, so this has been our project. And this has been Adrian.
This is Holland over here.
Yep. And we'll see you guys later. Peace.